Hey look, somebody asked me a question. I better answer it. Hello, it's Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today I've got a question that has been asked a handful of times now. I've had it at least 3-4 times. Shout out to Josie, to Carl, and an anonymous person, and somebody whose name is just a handle, JG Wax. Anyway, those are the 4 who have specifically asked this question, but I've been asked this question a lot. The question is, why are most cars so sensible looking? Why don't they look more like, why don't all cars look like Ferraris or Lamborghinis or something like that? In other words, why aren't cars styled like supercars, since those cars seem to be what everybody thinks is cool? The answer is really simple. Those cars are not practical. It's not just the drivetrain, it's not just the cost that makes them impractical. Their shape is also not practical. Cars are made to fit different market needs, so different people need different things, but in general, as an everyday drive car, people need a handful of things no matter what. That includes some sort of versatility, so the ability to use the car as more than just I get in it, sit in the driver's seat, drive from here to there. They maximize the interior space, hence their general shapes, which tend to stay consistent throughout each of the markets. So you go to a segment like, say, crossovers, they're always going to generally have that squarish shape. You go to sedans, they're always going to have that generally flat roof line, so it's a three-piece, three-segment is the term usually used, the three-segment balance to design. So it will have a front, a middle where the passengers are, and a rear. All cars have to be comfortable. You have to be able to drive them long-term. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, etc. are not like that. They are very rough rides, they are rarely very cushy, and they are made for speed and sport. They are made to look flashy, they are made to feel that way. They are not made to be comfortable, I can drive this long distances on the highway. That is just not their design. So, and then finally, because that versatility comes back and shows itself in the ability to get in and out of the car. You have to be able to get in and out easily. That's part of the daily ergonomics of the vehicle. If the vehicle is not ergonomic in that way, if it's hard to get in and out of, the vehicle won't sell well. It's just a thing. Not all of us are gymnasts. Not all of us, are daily Pilates goers. Not all of us have the kind of limber agility required to get in and out of a supercar every single day. Most of us don't even if we were like that, most of us wouldn't want to have to do that. That's just not how we are. So those are the reasons. It all boils down to practicality. So the reason everyday cars do not look like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and so on is because everyday cars need to be practical. Those other cars are poster cars. Those are cars that some people buy, they drive them occasionally, they show them off. Kids buy posters to put on their wall, or I buy posters to put on the wall. We build Lego sets out of them. I got a bunch of them on the wall right in front of me. Those sorts of things. But they are not everyday drives. So there you go. That's my answer. So if you have a question and you want me to help you out, or, as best I can, hit me up. You can find me on AaronOnAutos.com. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, etc. Just make sure to tag me if you find me on social media. And you can hit me up in the comments down there. There's ways to get a hold of me. These 4 people did. You can too. Talk to you again soon.